Richard Thomas Dismuke is in the 3rd Army, 385th Infantry Division in the European Theater. I don't have the Purple Heart here. I suppose it died a long time ago, and I still live in Monte gave it to my son. It was over in Europe, and it was just the beginning days. My first experience of being shot at, I didn't get hit that time, but I was shot at for a long distance. I had to crawl on my stomach because I was on the side of the hill where I could be seen by the pillbox, but I couldn't respond because I couldn't hit anything because they were down inside the pillbox. So I just crawled for that long distance, and I could see the bullets hitting the ground all around me as I crawled along, but they didn't hit me. But then when I got ready to make the other run into the woods, and that's when I got hit, and put them out of commission, and hit my leg, and it didn't hit the bone, unfortunately. It just did.
So when you grew up, like, did you ever actually think you would be in the military?
No, I had no plans ever to be in the military. The mindset of people were different then than they are now. Now there's good things about being in the military. That doesn't mean you're going to be in battle or something all the time if you're in the military, but you do have some breaks. I wrote to her and said, I don't think they like me over here. As soon as they saw me, they started shooting at me. But that's almost the way it was. But everything, you know, you saw France and over in London, you saw a lot of areas over there where there's nothing but rubble left. It was a terrible sight. Gave you your first picture of what real war does, and all. We knew how bad it was.
Casualties in your individual unit?
Oh yeah, the night that they took me to the hospital, they took us back on the Jeep, and there's 4 of us carried back at that same time. Some of them pretty badly hurt in their shoulders, shot up bad. That was, you know,
When you arrived in Germany, what was your assignment? Like, what were you ordered to do?
Well, my assignment was in the platoon. I was to be with the automatic rifle section. Three of us appointed to be on the team. One carried a rifle, a bigger rifle, and it had a tripod on the end that you could set it up and fire like a machine gun. And then the other two of us carried a lot of ammunition because we'd shoot a lot of ammunition out of that one when it got set up somewhere. But that's what I did.
So what was your most memorable experience?
Well, I guess probably the first experience I had and getting shot at all that time. You know, when you're crawling around on the ground, you want to get up and run, or you want to get up and try to get away, but it's when your training comes in handy, because you remember you've been told a lot of times if you get shot at, hit the dirt and crawl. Well, you could be faster if you could run, but you get up and start running and you're a target for everyone. So that I think was, I guess, about the most scary time I had was when they were shooting at me. They wasn't hitting me yet, but they were shooting all around me. And then when I got hit, I didn't even know what was coming.
Home, what did you do? Like, how were things different for you?
Well, I had a 15-day furlough when I got back home, and then the war was over, and they started dismissing a lot of them. They gave me 40 days at home because they taken so many men out of service, and so they sent me. They sent me to Long Island, New York, at a veterans home out there to work in caring for sick people and wounded people. And that's where I spent my time till they took me out of the service. Got my discharge papers.
So did you make any close, like, relationships with anyone in the military?
And sure didn't. I was in time of war like that. The only relationship I had formed was in the beginning in basic training, but then they take you and they build up. You don't stay together as a unit when you out of basic. They took part of you one company and another company, and so it was all divided up. But no, I didn't have any. I've often thought about that because I talked to people that had been in the service and they were traveling across country, going to see the friend that they had in the service, you know, and I never did have that kind of friend. You had them with you today, and tomorrow they were gone. So you didn't make friends or something. Different kind of life. I never thought I'd ever live that kind of life.
Mm-hmm.